doing?
What up, Travi?
Slabs on Sunday. I think it's a new record, 2 in a row, or dog.
Yeah, it feels like it's been a while since we got two in a row.
We got 2 in a row, but we've got 2 in a row. Um, we were just talking about the delay in the Rockies game before we went live, and it's one of the first times I've been to a baseball game where I think they were really short sighted in the way that they handled it. Like they should have just delayed the game 2 hours before everybody got there
Yeah,
instead of having us all get there. And this guy made a joke about like, oh, they just wanted us in here to spend money and buy the
dude.
merch that you need and buy the beers. And I was like, I don't think that was in their plan, but like it's definitely a happy advantage that the Rockies
Yeah,
got.
they're not
Like,
upset about it, right?
yeah, they're not upset about it. I mean, it was quite the ordeal. But
I'll tell you, when you told me that, Travis, it was my very first thought. I was like, well, they had people in there spending money because they were hungry and thirsty. So, not hugely
yeah,
surprised
and
by that.
buying merch and everything. So it is what it is. Um, but so I actually have a really funny story for you. So I was at obviously at the game today, and I was in left field where the Rockies authentic stand is. If you are ever in Coors Field, go talk to Jackson, go talk to John, go talk to Enrique. Great guys. And they should they have like great Rockies merch. They just have like really good Rockies merch. I'm a big fan of it. But so I went there and grabbed this Bowman blaster pack because, to be frank, the hobby boxes that they had were just a little expensive. Oh no way! Did you grab it too?
I got the same exact box, brother.
Oh brother, let's
I
go! I
think,
love
I think
that.
it's the same. Yeah, I think it is
Yeah,
the
it's
same
just
because
I just got a blaster.
I was trying to figure out why yours looks exactly the same as mine, and it is
Yeah,
exactly the same as mine.
it is exactly the same as yours.
Dude,
But
we'll
but
see.
I
We'll get to
did.
compare these blasters then, dude.
We'll get the good play. Do you want to do that? Let's do that first, just because
We could do that first.
we both have it, and so it's better to do it together as opposed to me doing the Top Chrome update series
That's
alone.
so exciting, man. Just to like have this, we're gonna compare what
Compare
we
and
got,
contrast.
man.
I really want an Ethan Holiday. That's like my hitter that I'd really love, or like a player on the Rockies right now. Like that would be great. Any of that.
That'd be nice.
Um, so, dude, big sports week. I was at the Avs
Avalanche,
game on Wednesday, which was awesome. We had a great time. Great
dude.
comeback, dude.
What
Like
a game,
unbelievable.
man.
Did you watch the game yesterday?
I did not. I did not. But
Wow.
let's can we talk about Wednesday first because I went to a Kid Cudi concert here
Ooh. Oh, dude,
and
it's gonna be good when I already got a Jackson Churio.
damn, we
You went to Kid
we need
Cudi. You
Trio
did
to
tell
show
me
up.
that.
Yeah,
You did tell me that.
because what happened was I got home at I don't know, let's say 11 o'clock at night, maybe a little bit later than that, and I threw on the highlights from the game, which I didn't see at all. And
Yeah.
when I saw what had happened, I was like, "Oh my gosh, I know Travis was at this game. Let me give him a call." And Travi, what was your reaction to me calling you?
That is a very fair point to bring up. So let's be clear. I live in Colorado. He
Let's be
lives
clear.
in Charlotte, North Carolina. So we are at two different time zones, and he is 2 hours behind or ahead of me. So when I got a call, my immediate thought was, "Oh my God, is everything okay?" Because
Ooh,
I care about my buddy, and oh, I got the same thing. Who'd you get?
Joshua DePaul, excuse me, just Josu DePaula.
All right, I got Edward Florentino. But hold on, come on. To be fair, like that was a pretty like I was a little concerned when you called me that late at night for you.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, why would Dave be calling at such a late hour?
Uh,
Travi, we got a Rocky. We got Wilder
I can't see what it
Dolly,
says.
Wilder,
We got Jack Cagg's rookie card,
Jack
and then
Cags
right
rookie.
after that, Bubba Chandler rookie card.
Oh,
So
not upset
two,
about that,
and
man.
then after that, Trey Savage rookie
Oh
card.
yeah, dude. Oh
Wow,
yeah.
we really, yeah, that was pretty sweet. I like
So
that a
when
lot.
Travis answered the phone, he was
Oh,
very concerned, and because it was
I was
about
very concerned. Sorry to interject, but we got a Rockies top 100 prospects, Robert Calles.
ooh,
That's
always nice
actually
to get
pretty
a
sweet.
Rocky
We love getting
prospect.
Rockies.
I'm
But
gonna
yeah,
put
I was
in.
concerned. Sue
Wait,
me.
Travi, who needed to show up?
We
Who did
need
you get?
Ethan Holiday. Did you
No,
get
who'd you
Ethan
get
Holiday?
already?
Robert Calles of 88.
No,
That
did
was
you
the
get
big one.
Jackson? Did you get a Jackson Churio?
Oh yes, I did. Did you get a Jackson Churio?
Little insert,
Oh,
little
insert
insert
Jackson
Churio.
Churio. The insert
The
Churio.
Bowman. This is a Sterling. The
Ooh,
Sterling
we love that.
insert.
We love
Bro,
that.
love it.
But
But
yeah, I
yeah,
was a little concerned. Sue me. I think that it was of warrant, right? Like it was a little late for you.
it was a
So
little late.
it was a little late for you. So like I feel okay about my
Of course, dude. You're
my
concerned.
worry, my concern.
Yeah, and I was and the Travis was like, "Hey man, is everything okay?" And I just said, "Dude,
Yeah, how was the game?
how was that game?" And you
Yeah.
were like, "Oh, the game was awesome."
Yeah, you were like, dude, how was the game? And I was like, oh wait, that's it. That's it.
Is that why you
Uh
called me? Of course it is,
yeah,
man.
is that why you called me? And I was
Oh, look
like,
at this.
oh.
I got the LA special. I got Will Smith followed
Oh,
by
we got Smitty.
Shohei Ohtani.
Otani. Shohei.
Nothing special, just the greatest baseball player. And then how about top 100 Baltimore Oriole Nate George?
Oh, what number is it?
52.
What he's number 52, got it.
He's number 52.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. New number one prospect in baseball, electric sluggers, Jesus Made.
Jesus Made. That's exciting, man.
Jesus Made. That's
That's
actually a
very
pretty.
exciting.
That's a pretty
We
swaggy
love
one. I'm
getting a
not.
Made.
We love getting Mades.
But yeah,
Everybody
man.
loves
And
getting
so
Made.
the game, what, you guys were down early, maybe like 3-0,
Down
3-1,
3-0.
something
I
like
mean,
that.
like at the end of the day, I think that the coach of the Ads made a really short-sighted decision in starting um, Blackwood instead of Wedgwood, and it ended up
Gotta
biting
choose
them
your
in the
wood.
ass. Yeah, you got to choose your wood. It ended
It
up
seemed
biting
like a
them in the
golf
ass.
decision, honestly.
Yeah, nice one. Actually, A plus on that. But no, at the end of
Ooh.
the day, it made a really bad decision or a short-sighted decision because at the end of the day, I really think that Wedgwood's a better goalie. He's led them this far, and by starting Blackwood, it just kind of put them in the back foot. I understand that he started the game before, but like that was or pulled the game before. I get that was a little. Was he pulled or did he not play? I forget. I think he didn't play. Um, Wedgie didn't play, but like to do it 2 games in a row, I get the bounce back game, but to put Wedgie in that position, I think was really a bad decision, and it showed. They let up
Ooh.
3 goals in the first period, and then ended up having to come back after they put Wedgwood back in the net, and it worked out for them.
First number, we got
Oh, we got a
Carson
number.
Williams, 3 of 75.
Oh,
Tampa
love
Bay
that. Love that.
rookie.
Love that. I've got no numbered luck yet, but I got 2 packs left, so let's see.
Well, I'm not I'm not ever counting on numbered cards to come out of a blaster, but don't
However,
hate it.
blasters have gotten way better. I mean, I really think they put a lot better cards into blasters.
It's nice. It's nice how they're doing it, man. It's
Yeah,
nice.
case on Kingingham or Cunningham of or not of, but 79 of 100 prospects.
Oh.
That's a nice
Oh.
one. Ooh.
Oh, a little Roman Anthony rookie, followed by the electric slugger, Mike Trouter.
Oh, that's a big
Fun,
one. We love
fun
Mike Trout.
insert.
That's a fun little one. We love Mike Trout. He's been having a good year. To be fair,
Good
he's been
year
having a
for the
really
old man,
the old man. I mean, the future Hall. Let's not call him the old man. The future Hall of
the
Famer,
future Hall of
Mike
Famer.
Trout.
How about Endy Azokar, a Boston Red Sox prospect.
Ooh,
Bowman first.
Bowman first. We love
Bowman
that.
first.
Julio Rodriguez, Bowling Sterling.
There we go, dude. Get
And
some
then
Sterlings in there.
we got another Jesus Mate.
Dude,
Couple number one prospects in
keep
baseball
showing up.
news.
He keeps showing up.
He keeps showing up. He keeps showing up. Walker Jenkins, that's a good card.
All right, this is my
Carson
last pack
Bench.
here. We'll see
Yeah, I
what
just
happens.
opened my that was my last right there.
And the LA luck continues with the Mookie Betts,
Oh, we
followed by the Frenchman himself, Garay Crochet.
Garay Crochet. Yeah,
Oh,
miss
and another top 100, Billy Carlson of the White Sox, number
uh miss
45.
miss me some Mookie Betts, man. Let me tell you. Oh, do I
Man,
miss Mookie?
the team could really use him. By the team, I of course mean
Our
our
Boston
team,
Red
the
Sox.
Red Sox.
Dude, I loved it. This was rivalry weekend, and the Boston Red Sox played the Atlanta Braves.
Not
Like
really.
every other team in baseball played a rival except for the Red Sox.
Edward Florentino, both the Bowman Chrome insert and the base card.
All right, we moved on to Top Chrome. We're doing it.
Oh, and of course, the Charlie Condon. Got to get a Charlie Condon in there.
Rookie card, Charlie Condon. Oh, immediately first pack numbered card. There we go. Robert Hassel the third of
You know what's
250.
interesting,
That's a
Travis?
nice one.
It doesn't show this as a rookie card for Charlie Condon.
Because 2026 wouldn't be his rookie card. His rookie card was 2025.
Now, here's another interesting thing, and maybe you already know the explanation of this, but that's why I'm asking. I always thought the red was for prospects, right?
No, so what it does is like a prospect card has the Bowman logo on the left hand side, and then the pro card has the Bowman logo on the right hand side. That's the
Okay,
differentiation between the two of them. Yeah.
gotcha. Okay, so it's okay to see both the blue B and the red B, depending on insert.
That yeah. So the blue B, I thought it was something else because like they have a different red B for rookie card or like the rookie cards in red. So the blue is Bowman Chrome.
Bowman Chrome Blue. Got it.
Yeah. The blue is Bowman Chrome, but they do have in this set a a red rookie card. So the rookie card logo's in red, and that's like a redemption card if they do something in baseball. So like if they win a
Gotcha.
Cy Young, if they win the rookie of the year, like that type of stuff.
Okay. Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, I thought that was a decent explanation.
So then
If
what
someone
happened?
in the chat knows better, let me know.
So then what happened with the game yesterday, Trev? Because I literally I've just had
Dude,
a very busy.
it was wild. I mean, the Montreal was um down, then ended up leading 3-1, and then I'm pretty sure I forget what the final score was. And
They
like
lost it for sure.
I know they all, but I forget for some reason I'm thinking 8-5, but it wasn't. I think it was 8-3. But there were 5 goals in the first period. It was wild, dude.
5 in a period is
Ooh.
crazy.
Ryan Fitzgerald, rookie card of 25.
Hey, of
We
25. Got the numbered.
We love the of 25s. That was pretty nice. I love that. I love that a lot. We've gotten 2 numbered cards and we're still owed an autograph. So
Trev, do you think
and
the only
hey, maybe it could be a debut patch. You never know.
could be a debut patch?
It
Trevor,
could be a debut patch.
you mentioned the Sox Braves, which
Yeah.
obviously the Sox aren't playing well, but I wonder is that like going way back to when the Braves played in Boston? Is that continuous, by the way? Is that like is it the same franchise that moved to Atlanta? It is, right?
No, they were. I'm pretty sure they were the Boston Americans or something before they were the Boston Red Sox. They were originally the Boston Red Stockings.
No, I'm talking
Uh,
about the Braves.
yeah, no, it was another team in Boston.
that became the Braves.
The Atlanta Braves. Yes,
Okay.
yes, they were not the
But it
same
was a
team.
Boston team?
It was a Boston team. I mean, like 100 plus years ago.
Okay, because I always thought the Red Stockings became the Red Sox.
They did. They did.
Okay,
They
alright,
did. The Red
alright.
Stockings became the Red Sox. Um, that
It
was
is
like in 1908, something like that.
I got you. I know that this is, like people have talked about this ad nauseum and that it's, like, people have done stand-up bits about it, but it is funny to think about the name of different teams and, like, like, the Boston Red Sox is just, like, a normal team, but, like, their logo is a sock. It's a pair
Yeah,
of socks.
yeah. It's literally a pair of
It's
socks.
insane. It's a very
Um,
crazy, like, "Hey, we're coming up with a new team. What should we be represented by?" And it's like, "How about a pair of socks?"
I mean, like a lot of them have like an origin behind them, right?
Sure.
Like the LA Dodgers were called the Brooklyn Dodgers, and the Brooklyn Dodgers were named after trolley car Dodgers.
Mm.
Like and so like trolley car Dodgers were like people who had to run between the trolleys when they were running through Brooklyn.
And
Um,
now they're in Los Angeles
and
where
it has
that's
no relevance, right? Like, and
not
it is,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
and it has no relevance. But like, there is like those, like the New York Mets aren't actually called the New York Mets. It's the New York Metropolitans,
Metropolitans, of
like
course.
for like New York, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So and the Chicago Cubs were named after like a cub in the bear, in a cub in the Chicago Zoo.
Mm.
I'm not as positive about that one if I'm being blunt with you. Ooh, we got a turn card.
That makes sense
Is it?
though.
Oh, I really thought that was going to be the auto, and I was going to be really stoked because it was a Marcelo Meyer, and I would have been like really, really jazzed on that. But it's just a rookie card.
Just a
It's
regular Meyer rookie.
just a regular old
That's
Meyer
alright.
rookie.
That's a
Um,
good get, man. It's a good
yeah,
get.
no, I'm not super upset about it. I was just excited because of the way that it was fashioned. It was flipped the other way, and I was like, "Oh, baby." Um,
I guess the other let's see, the other big news in I don't know if it's news even, but, the Red Sox fans cheering "Sell the team," of course, happened, which is, I don't know, I understand why people feel that way. It is the same ownership that has won over the past 30, well,
yeah,
25, whatever it
and
is.
to me, like, if I think that the problem with the Red Sox is not the ownership of the team; it's the management of the team, and again, that kind of falls on the ownership for their decisions. But like, dude, they've been terrible. Like,
Terrible.
I can't really tell you a decision that the Red Sox front office has made in the last 5 years, or dating back to Mookie Betts. So that would be 8 years, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, or 7 or 8 years. Um, that has been A, successful, or B, liked by the fans.
right. Yeah,
Like, you know, you trade uh you trade Mookie, and it's not a successful trade, and the fans hated it, right? Rafi
yeah,
Devers, right? Like, not a successful trade, and the fans hated it, right? You lose or you lose Alex Bregman, not a successful decision. The fans hated it, right? Like, and along those lines are a million other fumbles in the way, but it's just like, you have a good roster, you have a decent pitching staff, and you just kind of assembled not a good all around team, and you blame Alex Cora, who's one of the best coaches in Major League Baseball, for basically like, and as who was it? I think it was Josh Beckett said, like, it's shitting your pants and changing your shirt. Like,
yeah,
it's just
that's great.
like,
I've not heard that.
and oh, when I read it, I was like, that is the perfect analogy. And I, I just think the Red Sox are kind of a dumpster fire. Like, for having the team that they do, they're kind of a dumpster fire.
Yeah, yeah, no, you'd
I
expect
mean,
them with the talent on the team, you'd expect them to be better. So it's got to be down to other coaching and management decisions, right?
Yeah, but it is, I'm trying to think about this. So like you assembled a team that doesn't work coherently in spite of how good the individual parts are.
Right.
Like you have too many outfielders, and like are you going to trade Jaron Duran, which would end up being another hated decision by the fans, right?
Right.
You have Roman Anthony, you have Wilbur Abreu, who's a Gold Glove winning right fielder. You have Yoshida, and not Yoshida. Why am I blanking on? No, it is Yoshida, right?
Who does? Yeah,
Yeah, okay. I knew it was right. I was just like, wait, am I thinking about the wrong person?
I don't think so.
Um, and I think there's like one other person that's out there. And it's just kind of a big old shit show, dude.
It's a big old shit show.
It's just a big old shit show. And
Yeah.
I don't really know, how they fix it because, it's not like firing Cora did anything, right?
So far, seemingly, I mean, I don't know what you would expect. I don't know how much of a turnaround you'd expect at this point from firing the head coach. Um,
Well, you'd expect something. It's been a minute, right? Like it has been a minute
it's
since
been what,
they
a month?
yeah,
Not even.
it's been several weeks. It's been several weeks.
But I
And
guess what can you do? I guess you can do a lot in a month, but it's like that's how it goes, man. It's gonna take a little bit. It's gonna take a little bit.
yeah, I don't have a lot of hope.
Not for
I
this year,
just
man.
yeah, I just don't have a lot of hope for anything, either this year or really next year.
What about Well, I mean,
Unless
I
they
do have
did
hope.
like a full overhaul, right? Unless
Yeah,
they did a full overhaul, and I don't know what that would look like because then you have to make sure that again all those parts are coherent.
make one of the great brains of the game, Jason Veritek, the head coach, maybe. No, you wouldn't do that. But what do you think they're gonna do? I guess there's a lot that could happen between now and then, but like, what do you think the options are for head coaching in the upcoming year?
I really don't know. Well, I mean, like I really don't know.
Do you have a hope?
Um,
Is there somebody you're like, oh, if we could get, I don't know. Obviously, Roberts is not going to leave his post as being the god
no,
of.
but like there's no one that's really sticking out in my head that I'm like, oh my god, you have to go get this coach,
Yeah,
right? If I'm every other team in Major League Baseball, my answer is I have to go get fucking Alex Cora,
yeah,
right?
right, right.
Right.
The best
And
free agent coach right now
go,
is the guy
yeah, the
we
bet,
fired.
yeah, and arguably the best that will be available is the guy that they just fired.
Yeah,
And I don't know if Carlos Mendoza is going to be the coach of the Mets for that much longer, but it would be so funny if the Mets and the Red Sox just like flip managers.
that especially for you, that'd be hilarious, right?
Yeah, for me that would be hilarious. But like in general, that would kind of be hilarious.
I haven't paid
Um,
that much attention. Are the Mets like how are I'm guessing they're not doing
they,
fantastic.
they they're not doing fantastic, and they're having horrible luck. Like everybody's getting hurt. Like everybody and their mother is getting
Oh
hurt,
man.
and
Ugh.
they're not playing well regardless of that fact.
Yeah,
Um, but it's just it's very similar to the Red Sox, right? It's just very similar to the Red Sox.
damn. Damn, what do we have to hang our hats on right now, Trev?
I don't know. The Rockies are fun to watch again. I'll tell you that much.
Fair enough. Yeah.
They're not doing terribly. They're doing way better than they were last year, and uh, I would love if they could keep going. And they're they were down big today and came back, and they didn't win the game, but they put 6 runs on the board, and they won yesterday. They kind of got shelled on Friday night, but the Rockies are really fun to watch play baseball, man. I think um, some of their starting pitching is a little suspect, but their bullpen's doing great. Um, some of the players that I would like to be doing well are kind of a little hot and cold right now.
Okay.
And but Mickey Moniak is just a blast to watch play baseball.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Mickey. I was able to get my friend's daughter, Mickey. Well, she got it herself, but I kind of positioned her, and I got her a ball. And Mickey signed a ball for her. It's on my story right now.
Ooh.
And then I got another. I just had another ball and got that signed by Mickey and gave it to a kid
Okay.
who one of the ushers, Marty, had pointed out to me. So I got that.
Now, Travi, I'm
And
not. I'm not. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
no, and they're just a fun, nice group of guys to watch play baseball.
Good group of people that are, yeah, I mean they've got good reputations. It's not like any Rafael Devers types out there or hated people in the game. Just some good folks playing ball.
Yeah, some good wholesome boys playing ball, and that's kind of it at the end of the day. And I don't hate it, man. They're
I was
they're
gonna
they're go say
I was
what were
gonna
you gonna
ask
ask?
you, well, I think you teased like a little bit of a secret thing last time we talked. How close are we to getting some more content with the pro?
Um,
Because you
we should
did
have
tease it.
two. I did tease it. I have a confirmed interview for next month. And then I should have one more in the coming weeks.
Okay. Well, then there we
Um,
go. Travis got some pros on the hook to do some. I'll say slabbing. I'll say slabbing. I'll say it.
yeah, we're gonna open some packs and shoot the shit, kind of just like the interview I did with Jeff Criswell.
Go
Should
check
I'm
that
I'm
out.
excited. Go check that out if you haven't seen it yet. It's a nice little insight into the Rockies organization and being a pitcher in Coors Field and going
In the
through
mind of
an injury
the mind of Jeff Criswell, dude.
in the mind of Jeff Griswold. So it's yeah, it should be got a couple things. Oh, okay. I've never seen this before.
What'd you get?
We got our autograph by former New York Yankee, current New York Met, Devin Williams. But is this just like what they do for the base autos? Like it doesn't say it's an insert.
Okay.
Chrome update. Oh no. Chromography. It's a chromography autograph by Devin Williams, relief
What's a
pitcher for the New York Mets.
what
I
is
don't know. It's
chromography? What does that mean?
it's just the insert. I don't know. I think it's
Okay.
just the name of the insert. Um, but yeah, that's unique. I've never actually seen one of these for sale or
It looks cool,
online or anything. Like that's actually pretty. That's pretty dang cool, and it's by a
but it's
decent
not a
few.
base auto, is what you're saying.
No, it's like a short print auto.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a short print auto.
Cool.
But damn, that was kind of cool. I'm not
Don't
I'm
hate
not
it, man.
upset about that. Yeah, I
Not at
definitely
all.
don't hate it. Um, didn't get much else in the box, but I'm happy with that. Well, we got the of 25 of 250. That was not bad. That was not bad. I'd like to get for next week. I'd really like to get either a Bowman Hobby or a I think Series 2 came out. If it's not out, it's coming out really soon. Um and so maybe is it this week? Might be this week. Because they wouldn't have released both that and Bowman last week at the same time.
Yeah, is that
Um
these Bowmans just came out, right?
yeah, I think it was last week.
May 11th, I think. I
Yeah, it
think
was
that
on
was when it
Tuesday.
dropped.
It would be on Tuesday.
Okay.
Um they normally come out on Tuesdays. I don't know why. Isn't it weird how like certain things have certain release dates?
Yeah. Yeah, like
Like,
TV shows avoid Friday nights, of course.
yeah.
Um,
Although like Fridays used to be like great when we were growing up, like TGI Friday, TGIF.
what was
Um,
TGI Friday?
TGIF. You don't remember TGIF?
Bro, I didn't
That
grow up
was
with
like,
cable, so that's gonna be some cable shit for sure.
yeah, it was on like TBS or something like that. Like you're
Yeah.
100% right. But it
Rest in peace,
was
Ted Turner.
Recipe Set Turner. What was it? It was like Sabrina the Teenage Witch, like Boy Meets World, like I think it was like a bunch of those shows like back to back to back.
Okay. Okay.
And like that's what we used to do as a family on Friday nights.
Well, I mean, I feel like that makes sense because like kids are gonna be in on Fridays, but like, shows that like adults watch are not gonna be on Fridays.
No. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No. But I don't know if there are many shows that still do that.
It's
Like, yeah,
interesting.
TV shows are normally like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday is like, or Monday, Tuesday,
Thursday.
Wednesday, Thursday,
Yeah. And
is
then of
like
course Sunday became like
HBO night.
HBO is Sunday night, or Sunday night is HBO night essentially.
Yeah, Sunday night is HBO night.
That's when
And
you watch
then
your Game of Thrones or um
Entourage was on at that time.
I feel like I feel like maybe Barry was coming out. That Bill Hader Hitman show
Yeah,
was coming
yeah,
out
yeah,
on
yeah.
Sundays also at one
Sunday
point.
nights. John Oliver's on Sunday nights. Like
Yep.
they're
Yeah.
yeah, they do a bunch of them on Sunday nights.
Some of their
But like
flagship stuff.
I'm pretty sure video games come out on Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure like video games are Wednesdays. Um,
Interesting.
Friday is obviously movies. Like, and the big thing is going to the premiere at like midnight.
You know what? I didn't think about that, and that would make sense because, like, if you produce content like on that scale, you don't want your TV. If it's like Disney, for example, you don't want your TV stuff interfering with your movie stuff because
No, but also I'm
that's
trying to think about like like with that in mind, um I'm blanking on it. Like when did music come out when we were kids?
man, I don't know, dude.
Like going to Tower Records or Sam Goody when we were growing up.
Yeah, ours was like we had one that was like the tweeter, which became For Your Entertainment, FYE, or people would go to, I don't know, like we had some more local stuff than that, but I know FYE was like the larger chain in the area. Or Newbury Comics, we had Newbury Comics, of course.
Yeah.
But I don't remember when
When
music
does
came out. We just would I mean, we would go on Kazaa, my brother.
no, but like before the internet was really a thing and having computers, because like obviously I had Napster and like LimeWire.
I know, but those things
Um,
were when I was like 11 years old. I don't
yeah,
remember.
but like before when I was like 7, 8, 9, 10, like you'd have to like burn them like well before iTunes came out. Um, like yeah, you have to go to because we didn't really have. I mean, we dial up internet for most of
Oh my
my
gosh, dude. It is
childhood.
crazy to
Like
think we were doing, Morpheus on dial-up internet, man. It's
yeah, you had
crazy.
like dial up internet like through Morpheus and AOL. And like,
No,
do you remember
Morpheus was a Kazaa, LimeWire, like, competitor. Um,
competitor?
yeah,
Oh, I
but
didn't.
but,
I'd never heard of that one.
yeah, we have Morpheus, Kazaa, LimeWire. I guess the other one was Napster, but we didn't ever have Napster. I think
Yeah, we
Napster was,
use
like,
Napster.
a little bit. Yeah,
We use Napster, but like, dude, you used to get internet on. Like, remember the CD-ROMs you used to get? You guess, and
yeah.
it was like a certain number of hours of internet.
Dude, and then you had to, like, couldn't use the phone. You'd have to be like, "Alright, I'm going on the internet, everyone, like, gonna
We ended up get.
gonna be
I'm
on
pretty
there
sure
for a
we
while."
ended up getting like a second line.
Yeah, yeah, believe that.
Or like I don't remember if we got a second line or like we just toughed it out until like they figured it out, right?
Yeah, until internet became
And
its own separate
like own
utility.
separate thing. But dude, I remember the like Yeah, like the noise of like dial up internet.
Why did that even I wish I understood why that was even, like, a noise. Like, why was that even there? Why not just be
I don't
silent while it
I don't like, hey, dude, those computers were ancient. They also had like 20 megabytes of computer power.
Oh, dude. Yeah, that's another crazy one to think about. I mean, I'm sitting here on live with Travis. This is taking you and I in real time, putting us together, putting us on YouTube, and then kind of however many people wanna watch us can jump in and watch us borderline instantly,
Yeah.
and it doesn't interfere with your phone at all.
No, I mean, like, there's probably been more computing power in the last second that's been being used in like a gigabyte, megabyte thing
Yeah.
compared to what computers back when you and I were growing up had. Like,
Yeah, I remember
almost
we
undoubtedly.
definitely. We would do, like, book reports and stuff, and any school project where you had to, like, do a poster board or something like that, and you'd have to print out photos of something, but you go on Google, which was very different looking at the time. You go on Google image search, you click something, and then you would literally see it load,
Yeah,
like,
line by line.
line by line. Yeah, it was like a few pixels at a time across the top
Dude, I
until
still
the
know the
whole
Dewey
picture appeared.
Decimal System.
That's crazy. I don't know if I could explain it at all.
Like, I can, right? So, not to brag, every number, like first number corresponds with what type of book it is.
Okay, so, like, fiction,
Yeah,
whatever.
not fiction, like fiction's a number, non-fiction's a number, right?
Right.
And it goes down by like author, right? So
Yep.
like alphabetically, and then there's like points considering the like book number that is by that author,
Wow.
right? So it could be
Wow.
like 8745.5.
Okay.
And so like that's kind of how, and if it's like a series, I'm pretty sure it's like 0.11 is like the first book in that series.
Okay.
So like did you ever read the Magic Treehouse books
Oh my gosh, dude, of
growing up?
course.
Yeah, so that would be like
Pompeii,
point
dude, the classic.
the classics. Like that would be like point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Like that's how it would grow out.
Gotcha.
Because like it's the name of the book is Magic Treehouse, but then it has a subtitle, and so like each
Gotcha.
subtitle is its
Dude,
own
that's
thing.
I mean, it makes sense. Like, why wouldn't it be? But, like, it's just such a different system,
But
it's
that's
archaic
why
at this
that's
point.
why librarians are so good at finding your shit
Yeah.
because like they know where 1111 is and they know where 9999 is, right?
Yeah, it's like
And
the
like they
associations
know,
being
so
made.
like you essentially like go to the section where those are and then you just kind of like look by author because it's a lot of times just easier to see the author name than it is the dot.
So if you need to go out and use a library, that
Yeah,
is
if you want to
one of the
go
great
old
ways of doing it.
school, if you want to go old school like Ordog and I did when we were writing book reports when we were kids, um, go get the Dewey Decimal System and figure it out. Go to your local library. That dude,
Oh,
we
yeah.
also used to rent movies from our library.
Yeah, we did that too.
Like our library had a movie collection, and their movie collection was often better than like blockbusters.
Yeah,
So like
yeah.
we'd sometimes just be like, oh, let's go to the library and get and rent a movie.
Would were there any I guess there weren't limitations, like, I don't
Yeah,
remember getting
you couldn't rent like remember Blockbuster used to be a free for all, and then they introduced like Blockbuster Plus or whatever, where like you could rent more movies.
not really, dude, I don't even remember that.
It's wild the things that this is like making me remember. Like I tend to think I don't have a great memory, and now I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh shit, like that's
I
reminding me of all this
I
stuff.
can picture being in Blockbuster. I remember that as soon as you walked in, I thought this was strange, like, the first they had the aisles or, like, the stands where on both sides there'd be DVDs or whatever. I remember that the first 2 on the right side when you walked in would be the video game section, which I always thought
Yep.
was weird because, like, most people who go into Blockbuster were not there for video games.
So it's funny is we what we do. So like you anybody could go into Blockbuster and rent a movie, right? But if you became like a member of Blockbuster, you were able to rent more stuff.
Okay.
Like I think it was like if you just came into Blockbuster, you could only rent three, but you could get
Had a
five.
limit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you wanted to do whatever. And I'd rent a video game and we'd rent two movies for the weekend. Like that's what we'd do. So like we as a family would watch a movie, like those two movies, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whatever. And then like throughout that weekend, like the video game I'd be playing would be um whatever I rented from Blockbuster.
Okay.
And it's funny, like so I would do this.
Oh,
Blockbuster's
man.
bankrupt now, so I don't really care. Um I would like because you remember how when you rented games, like the game saved would be on the game. So you kind of pick up where someone
Yeah.
was, right? Like sometimes I'd like flip mine out for like a new one. So like if I rented Pokemon and I needed my green to be higher than my blue or my red to be higher than my blue, like I'd flip them so that like I could get to the next place in the other game and like trade Pokemon.
Gotcha. Yeah, yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
I don't remember I
Oh yeah.
didn't even I don't remember there being those at the like, I don't remember there being games until there were, like, Xbox. So, like,
Oh no, there were games like you could get N64 games, dude.
dang. Yeah, and that stuff was all stored on the cartridge itself. And then when they went to, like, CDs and stuff, or DVDs, whatever, discs in the machine, all that stuff was stored on the machine rather
Did
than
you
in.
ever use GameFly?
No, that was the one you mailed, right?
Yeah, like GameFly was like when Blockbuster started to do through the mail.
Netflix,
Game
when Netflix came up through the mail,
Yeah, sorry,
Gamefly
I'm
was.
not like yeah, like that was kind of the inception of both of them, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
like like Netflix switched, but like GameFly couldn't really switch, right? Because
yeah, it'd
if
be
you're
hard to
already
really.
renting the movies, then you have the copyright for them, so you can just kind of put them digitally and you can put them up. But like, you don't own the copyright to the video game of, or you don't
Well,
have
and
access to like
regardless, you can't
create your own
download.
system. Like,
You
you'd
couldn't
have
you
to
couldn't
create your own
download the
system.
game. It didn't
Like it
exist
was
like that.
only, yeah, it was only like only if there was one video game system they could, right? Like if every game system, it was just one and all the games conformed to it, like the way that like videos do in DVDs. Like you theoretically could have done it, but like I'd use GameFly, and GameFly at the time was like super cheap. Like now you look
Yeah.
at it and it was like $7 a month,
Oh, that's crazy.
and you could rent like a game for as long as you wanted. And you ended up like what I would end up doing because it was a great way to test games.
Right.
So there was like a few times that I would rent the game and you had the option to then buy the game,
Yeah.
right? And so like my it was great for my dad because you know for big things, like I'd get video games for like Christmas and my birthday and stuff. I'd get video games.
So
Like
you
that was
know what you liked before you got the purchase.
yes, but my dad also then was able to like stop buying me video games because he stopped buying me video games for that because like Fable would come out, right? And
Yeah.
I would play, and like the
Fable, dude.
$7 a month wasn't a lot to be able to try out the game. And if you don't like it, then like you send it back. But if you bought the game, it was like $30 as opposed
Mm,
to $60
right.
when you got it for new. So like it ended my
Thankfully 50
I
when we were
remember
kids.
like I remember trying to when I was like 15 or 14 or whatever before I started to work and afford my own stuff. And like I explained it to my dad, and my dad looked at the math and he was like, "This is gonna save me so much money. I
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
love
yeah,
this.
yeah,
This is
yeah.
great."
Dude, I
I was like, "How many
remember,
video games would you play that you ended up like you thought it would be good and you didn't end up liking it?"
um It's interesting. I I feel like I had a very good friend growing up who would get almost everything because they're pretty well off, and they would get almost every game, and then I would basically just buy the games I played at my buddy's
That
house
you
that
liked.
I
Yeah.
liked. But I do
Yeah.
remember I got burned hard at Blockbuster. The one time I ever rented a game at Blockbuster's with a buddy of mine. It was like sleepover Friday night, whatever it was. We went to Blockbuster and we were like, "Oh my god, there's a Lord of the Rings game. We got to get it." And then it wasn't like the series that we all love of like Two Towers,
No,
Return
it
of
was
the
the
King.
third one. I did the same thing. And
No,
it
no,
was
no,
like a
it wasn't.
chess
It wasn't.
game.
No. I mean, it was The Hobbit. It was the first
Oh,
one.
okay. Okay.
And it wasn't part of that series. Like, the games that we loved were Two Towers and Return of the Kings.
Yeah,
Those games
obviously.
were legendary.
Unbelievable.
The game that we got was the Fellowship of the Ring, and it was like a turn-based it was like Final Fantasy, basically, but, it just was, like, it was so slow-paced. I realized this game was, like, probably 80 hours long or something that we were not gonna get into in a night, and I was like,
Yeah.
we just shut it off and we ended up playing Super Smash Brothers instead. And it was
Dude,
just like, man, why did we do that? Why did we do
I
that?
also remember when GameStop became a thing, and now GameStop's a way different thing than it was when we were kids. But
Very
like
true. Very true.
if I wanted a new video game, I had to trade in an old video game.
That was like the family rule, huh?
Well, I had to like pay for it. So I had to like
Oh,
I
yeah,
would
dude.
like I'd have to like trade in like 5 games and like they
I
didn't give
kind of
you a
missed
lot.
that.
They didn't give you a lot, but like, I'd have 20 bucks, right, that
Yeah.
I could spend
We have
and I couldn't afford a new video game for 20 bucks. So I kind of equate it to like when you have to like now, I mean, I literally played video games for the first time this weekend in like 2 years and I have, an Xbox 1 and well, that's a lie. I have my Switch too, which I play frequently. But like
yeah, yeah,
from
yeah.
my old things, like um I have a PS4 and an Xbox One and I played PS4 with my buddy on Friday night. And I like literally haven't turned my Xbox on in probably over a year.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, we
my
didn't even play
other
NHL when I
buddy and I,
visited, bro. That was crazy.
I know, dude, it's crazy how like it's not that I'm against it, but you just kind of grow out of it.
Yeah.
Like there become like way more important things in your life than playing video games. And I remember,
Or
dude, how
or
stressed
not.
I used to
It
get
depends.
like playing online. No, it's not that like you still have time for them, but they're not as like
It doesn't do it for you the same way.
yeah,
Well,
like I'll
Travis, this
still
is
play with my friends, but like I don't get on and play Call of Duty or play FIFA the way I did years ago.
sure, sure. But
Like
Travis,
and
one of
not
the
that I don't have access to not do it. Sorry to interrupt. Keep
No, no,
interrupting.
no, that's fine. I think part of it is, like, it goes back to this, idea you were saying, like, for 20 bucks, you couldn't get a game, and it was like, for holidays, that's when you would get games or whatever, but, like, getting a new game used to be so freaking special, man. It used to be,
Oh,
like,
it used to be awesome.
the biggest deal of the year was, like I mean, maybe I honestly, man, I don't know if I got more than 2 or 3 games a year when I was, like, 10 years old, right? I remember when I was 11, I wanna say. We could easily find out because it was very soon very close to the window of when the game Ratchet& and Clank came out. The very first Ratchet& and Clank game came out, and I literally, like I knew it was coming out, I'd seen the commercials. The commercials for Ratchet& and Clank were crazy. There was, like it was like backyard it almost looked like a Jackass, that's what I compared it to in my head was like a Jackass,
Video
clip.
game.
Like what they were doing were these like backyard the advertisement would be like a guy with like an RPG in his backyard and he would like blow up his trailer or something and everyone would like freak out and then it would just say like it would be a 4-second clip of the game and it would say like this is the kind of weapon that's in this game, Ratchet and Clank. And I was like, I gotta play this game. So I like went around and I like mowed lawns or picked up leaves or whatever, and then got like $50 together to go buy this game. And it was, dude, again, like I got to do that like once a year, maybe when I was 10 years old, right? And
Yeah.
that lasted forever. That you'd play that game and then you'd replay that game and then you'd have your friends over to play and then you'd be anxious while they were playing because you knew they played it wrong and you'd be like, no, no, let me show you how to do it the right way.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
like and then now it's like also, TV was whatever is on, right? Like, sure, we had VHSs, fine, but VHSs also took up so much space, you know? Remember,
Yeah.
like, the cabinet? I don't know if you had, like, a chaotic entertainment cabinet growing up.
We had an entertainment cabinet. It was in our like back. It was in my back room growing up. We just basically it was like a long
Chest,
like yeah, no, there
drawers.
was like a long there was like shelves and there were
Yeah,
drawers and like cabinets and it was like one of those built-in things and like
yeah,
the middle like all the electronics were in the left one, all the photo albums were in the right one, and then the one in the middle was just like you open it up and it would just be like 50 different VHSs.
dude,
Like so many.
it was chaos, but if you didn't, like, wanna watch I mean, you didn't have all the options. I think
No.
what I'm getting at is like we're inundated with content. We're inundated with entertainment. There's endless scrolling you can do on your phone. There's a
Oh
TikTok,
yeah.
Instagram, YouTube.
The everything that we
There's
have is at the tip of our finger. Like
every
everything or
mobile
everything we want, like everything
every
you could ever
mobile
need.
game out there, every TV show that you'd ever want is on demand
Dude, do
somewhere.
you remember like how big computer games were back in the day? Like do you remember ever playing
Halo,
do you remember playing Worms?
Worms, yeah, or like
Worms,
tanks,
dude.
or like
Yeah.
Coffee Break Arcade was a
Coffee Break
website.
Arcade. Yeah,
Yeah,
addicting games.
addictinggames.com, yes.
Addictinggames.com.
Dude,
Like
and we would just play
all
whatever was
those.
on there, man.
And did you ever play like we in our high school, um, all the video like all the gaming sites were like blocked. You couldn't do anything. You could play and there it was like nearly impossible to play a game on our school computers. And because like every new gaming site that would come out, like it would be blocked
Blocked.
instantly.
Yeah, yeah,
And the only game that like wasn't blocked in our school was Brick Breaker. And so we like you'd walk into the library at like lunchtime and it would just be like lines of kids playing Brick Breaker. And
that's
like I used to
amazing.
go into the computer lab and it would be like 10 computers, right? It would be like three computers, four computers, three computers, and like it would be a bunch of us just in there like trying to
Brick breaking.
breaking and like trying to break through the websites in order to like play a game.
Yes. Yeah. Anything you could do, dude, like to play a game at school. And I remember before that, I would guess like I don't think that schools were really savvy on it until probably we were in high school. There was a period like in before middle school, when I was in elementary school, like I don't remember there being blocks on anything. I don't think they knew how to do it.
No, no.
I don't
And
think they were
then,
aware of it.
like you'd go in and you could play like in computer lab class, like you'd fucking just be like control F or control tab, just like flipping between um
Work,
like work and like when the teacher would come over, you'd have to work up and then you'd flip it to the
sure.
video game site and just like
Yeah, like when I'm at work and someone catches me reading business news, and I'm like, "Is this wrong? Should I not be reading about business right now?"
dude, I used to do that at my first job. I'd like get in the morning, I'd check my emails, like make sure everything was covered, right? And
Yep,
then I'd go to our kitchen. I'd make breakfast. Like I ate breakfast at my office. It was great. They had like cereal and shit. It was
that's
phenomenal.
great.
Um, and so I'd go get breakfast
And then
and then
read
I'd
and
come
eat.
back. No, no, no. I'd literally go to Business Insider and I'd go to Bleacher Report and I'd open up like 20 tabs. Like all the stuff that I wanted to read throughout the day, I'd just like put it up and do
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
And then like
Cue
I'd
it
do
up.
work when work came in, I'd sit there and do my work, and then like once I didn't have any work to do, I'd like flip to an article because like you're
Sure.
sitting on your fucking computer, and I felt so guilty about it. But I was like, what do you want me to do if I don't have any work to do? Like, I
Get
like
smarter, dude. Read
my
something.
my job was it was basically like an ops team, right? So like calls would come in and like you'd have to pick up calls, right? And
Yeah.
like some people would just pick up the calls, like literally, like it would barely ring and it would pick up. But like a call couldn't ring more than a second, like once, right? Like if it rang once and like everybody's doing something, someone would have to pick it up
Yep.
within the second ring.
Yep.
But like if you picked up a call and like say you'd have like a 3 hour thing that you'd work on. Well, like you'd sit there and work for 3 hours and then like sometimes no calls would come in for like an hour.
Yeah.
And you just kind of like be like, well, what the fuck am I gonna do? I finished all this.
Sure.
And as I got older, I got longer projects and stuff, but like I loved sitting there just reading the latest news and sports in the day.
Sure, man. Hey, it all makes you smarter at the end of the day, and they need smart people working. I don't know.
I just needed to be entertained. Like I needed my brain to be being used.
Exactly. Exactly.
Like
Engagement.
like it's the ADHD in me. Like I need to be engaged. Like no matter what, like I can't sit in silence.
You need
Like
more, man.
my brain just like in order to do anything, like if I sit and I do work, like and I have work that I have to do, or like I'm cleaning the house or something, I need music playing. I need a podcast going. I need TV on in the background. I
Audiobook.
just, my brain needs something to have a part of it contained so that I can do the rest of it. Like
Yeah.
that's the best way I can describe it. Like the ADHD side of my brain needs something, uh,
Something to chew on.
not, yeah, why
Little
am I
brain
blanking on the
gum.
word? Um, like stimulation. It needs like the stimulation going so
Yep.
that I can get down to work and do something.
Bro, I get it, man. I totally get it.
I don't know. It's wild. That was a long rant that we just went on. I love it.
And all that to
Uh,
say, play MLB The Show 26.
yeah, play MLB The Show 26. My buddy told me he bought it and he's having a blast. I was like thinking of
There we
getting it
go.
for my Switch. I was thinking for getting it for my Switch too and just like sitting on my couch and doing it.
Do it, bro.
Ordog, any other final thoughts for the people besides go get MLB The Show 26?
Um, yeah, do some, find good things to do with people you love. I didn't have formal plans with my girlfriend today, so I went to the store and grabbed us some fun things, some charcuterie and some kombuchas, and we went out by the pool. I showed up. She was already at the pool. She didn't know, so I just showed up with those things, a couple popsicles at the pool, and she was happier than I've ever seen. And
Love
just
that, dude.
do something nice for people you love, and be there with people. That's what Travis and I are doing, is sharing something that we love together. So that's my word.
Awesome. Well, we hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys have a great start to the week. Next weekend's Memorial Day weekend, so we may not be here next weekend. I'm not positive if
Wow,
I
it's
am. I'm
already
not positive
Memorial
if you
Day.
are.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I know.
gosh.
But if we don't, we will see you guys soon. We appreciate you guys a lot so very much, and have a good one. Talk to you later.
Peace.
Peace.